Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. I chose this because this is actually my birthday, November 18th. So I chose Birthday Boogie, which is the very easy puzzle. By Katie Splendor, and she made it for somebody else, but I'm just going to co-opt it right now and use it to I guess celebrate my own birthday. Anyways, let's get to the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit from 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region, which is a box. We have killer cages, where digits inside a killer cage are distinct and add up to the sum in the upper left corner of the cage. So you cannot have repeats again in the killer cages. So this could be something like 3, 2, and 1 here, and that would be valid. What you cannot have, though, is something like 1, 1, and 4, because even though this adds up to 6, these are not unique or distinct. So that's not allowed. And that's an example of how killer cages work. We also have German whispers, where neighboring digits on a green German whisper line must differ by at least 5, or as I like to call them, whisper 5 lines. So, for example, if this were, say, a 3, this would have, not a 6, a 3, this would have to be 8 or 9, and this would have to be 8 or 9, because those are the only digits which are 5 or more away from 3. We also have Dutch whisper lines, where neighboring digits on an orange Dutch whisper line must differ by at least 4. So what I like to call them is whisper 4 lines, because then you can distinguish them fairly easily. This is a whisper 4 line, this is a whisper 5 line. And you know exactly what the differences have to be at minimum. So say this was a 3, this would have to be 7, 8, or 9, because those are the only digits which are 4 or more away from 3. Okay, we also have region sum lines, where the digits on a blue region sum line sum to the same amount on either side of a box border. I don't really like the way that's put, because, for example, what is either side of this box border, right? What it means is basically box borders divides a blue region sum line into segments, all of which each segment must sum up to the same sum. So these two digits must sum up to the same sum as this cell, which must sum up to the same sum as these two cells. So, for example, if this were, say, 3 and 6, this would have to be 9. And these two would also have to add up to 9 also in some way. So if this is 3, 6, that means this sums up to 9. So this 9 obviously sums up to 9, and these two digits must also sum up to 9. So that's an example of how region sum lines work. We have XV sums, where digits separated by a V sum to 5, and digits separated by an X sum to 10. There is no negative constraint. And then we also have Kropke dots, where digits separated by a white Kropke dot are consecutive, and digits separated by a black Kropke dot are in a 2-to-1 ratio, and there is no negative constraint. So as an example, if, say, this was a 3, this would have to be 7, because that adds up to 10, and this would have to be 2, because these two must add up to 5. If you had, okay, so say you had a 2 here. If this is a 2, this would have to be 1 or 4 to maintain the 1-to-2 ratio between them. And if this was, say, a 6, this would have to be 5 or 7 to maintain that these digits are consecutive. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay. Simple thing. Three cells which add up to, which all are unique, and they must add up to 23, have to be 6, 8, and 9. So this is 6, 8, and 9. This is 6, 8, and 9. And these are 6, 8, and 9. Well, anything that adds up to 5 must be 1, 4, or 2, 3 for 2 unique digits. So 1, 4, or 2, 3. 3 unique digits adding up to 6 must be 1, 2, and 3. So this is 1, 2, and 3 here. And 1, 2, and 3 here. We have... So these 2 digits can never add up to 5. Because if these add up to 5, these also add up to 5. So this has to be the same digit, which is not allowed. But we know these 2 digits add up to an odd digit, right? Because they're consecutive with each other. So if it's consecutive, you're definitely getting 1 odd and 1 even, which adds up to an odd digit. So this is 1. This can't be 1, obviously. It can't be 5 because these can't add up to 5. So this is specifically 3 or 7 because it can't be 9 because of the 6, 8, 9 triplet in its row. So this is 3 or 7, which forces this to be 1, 2, or 3, 4. We don't know which. So this could be adding up to 7, so that would be 1 through 6 here. But this cannot be a 1-2 pair. If this is a 1-2 pair, that would eliminate all possibilities, or that would force both of these cells to be 3, which means we have a duplicate in the row, or the column, which is not allowed. So this cannot add up to 3. This must be 7, so this must add up to 3 and 4. So this is a 3-4 pair. This cannot be, could be 3 and 4. So these add up with these to add up to 7. These are in a 1-to-2 ratio with this digit. So it's either 1, 2 here, which adds up to 3. 2, 4 here. 2, 1. 2, 4, which adds up to 6. Or 3, 6, which adds up to 9. 4, 2 also works. 4, 8 does not. That's 12, and a single digit can never add up to 12. This must be 6 through 9 here. And this cannot be 4 and 6, because that's not a difference of 4 from each other. So this has to be at least 3 and 7, or 2, 8, and 1, 9. So this cannot be 1 here. This can't be 2 and 1, because if that's the case, the problem is that these 2 digits would not add up to... Sorry, the 2, 1 would eliminate 2 and 1 here, so this would both be 3, and we have a duplicate in the row. So it could be 2, 4, or 4, 8, and 3, 6. Well, this is definitely 7, 8, or 9, which is not 4 or more away from 6 or 8. So this has to be 2 and 4, which means this has to be 2 and 4 to be in a 1-to-2 ratio with it. That eliminates 2 and 4 in the rest of the row, so this can't be 2 or 4, it's 1 or 3. This 2 and 4 means this can't be 2 here. So we have a 1, 3 pair in this cage. That eliminates 1 and 3 in the rest of the cage. So this can't be 1 or 3. It's 2, which eliminates 2 in the rest of the row here. So this is a 1, 3 pair again, which means this can't be 1 or 3. This is 2. That eliminates 2 and 5, adding up to 6, 7 for this region sum line. We have a 1, 3, 1, 3 pair in column 7, which eliminates 1 and 3 in the rest of the column. So this cannot be 6. This becomes a 2, 4 pair. That makes this to add up to 1 and 3, with to add up to 5. This 1, 3, 1, 3 pair here eliminates 1 and 3 here. And the 2, 4 pair in the box eliminates 2 and 4 here. So this must be 6. This must be 1 and 6, adding up to 7. This 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 3, 1, 3, 1. 1 adds up with 4 to add up to 5, so this is 4, that's 2. 2 and 4 add up to 6, so that's 6. This is either 1, 5 or 2, 4. We're not sure which. This can't be... Sorry, cannot be 2, 4 because of a 3, 4 pair in the box. So this is 1, 5. This must then be 5, and this is 1. This 6 eliminates 6 here. So this becomes an 8-9 pair, which eliminates 8 and 9 in the rest of the cage. So this can't be 8 or 9. This is 6, which eliminates 6 here. So this is an 8-9 pair again, which eliminates 8 and 9 in the rest of the box. So this is 6. Okay. This can no longer be 2 and 8. Anytime you have a low digit on a Whisper 5 line, it must be next to a high digit, right? And the reason why is what digits can be next to a low digit, which are the digits 1 through 4. 4 can be next to 9. 3 can be next to 8 or 9. 2 can be next to 7, 8, or 9. And 1 can be next to 6 through 9, all of which are high digits. We also know this is 6 in a high digit. So, and then high digits have to be next to low digits on a Whisper 5 line. So, because you know 9 has to be next to 1 through 4, 8 has to be next to 1 through 3, 7 has to be next to 1 or 2, and 6 can only be next to 1. So you know a high digit must be next to a low digit. Well, this is a high digit, and it's in a 1 to 2 ratio with another digit, so this must be 8 here, because 5, 7, and 9 cannot be next to a black Kropke dot, because if you have them, you get 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, which are not digits. And if you double them, you get 10, 14, or 18, which are not digits. So this is 8. It must be next to a 4, which is a low digit. 8 eliminates 8 here, so this is 9. This is 8, which makes this 9, which makes that 8. This must be 7 then, because that's the only remaining high digit. 3 cannot be next to 7, so this has to be 2. Oops. This has to be 2 here, makes that 3, which leaves that as a 5. 5 can only be next to 1 and 9 on a Whisper 4 line. This can't be 3 then, so this is 1, which makes this 4, which makes that 2 to be in a 1 to 2 ratio. 1 and 9 add up to 10. So this is 1 or 9. It cannot be 1 because of the 1 in the row, so this is 9 here. 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 3 and 4. 9 has to be next to 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 on a Whisper 4 line, but we have 1, 2, 3, or 4 counted for in column 5. So this has to be 5 here. 5 is next to 1 and 9. This can't be 9 because of 9 in the box, so this is 1. 2 can be next to 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 6 or 7 here. This is 6 or 7 here. 1 can be next to 5 through 9, but this cannot be 5, 6, or 9. So this is 7 or 8 here. Okay. Remaining digits in row 3 are what? 2, 3, and 4. Well, this is the same sum as this sum. And this cannot be 2 or 4, so this must be 3 and 3. Which means this is a 2-4 pair. This can't be 2 because of 2 in the column, so this is 4, that's 2. Remaining digits in row 4 are 5 and 7. Okay. Each of which can be here. Remaining digits in row 5 are 5 and 8. 8 can't be here because of 8 in the box, so this is 5, this is 8. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 7, which makes this 6. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 5. Remaining 2 digits in row 6 are 7 and 9. And not these must sum up to the same sum, so this cannot be 9, therefore these are both 7, and this is 9. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 6. And the rest we should be able to do by just, we have to be able to do by normal Sudoku because we don't have any other constraints. We have 5, 8, 9 remaining in column 8. So that's fine. In row 7, we have 4, 5, and 8. 5 cannot be here or here, so 5 has to be here. That leaves 4 and 8 remaining. In column 2, we have 1, 4, and 7. remaining. This can't be 1. In column 5, we have 6 and 7 remaining, and this can't be 6 because of a 6 in the box. So this is 7, this is 6, which eliminates nothing. Remaining digits in column 6 are 3, 8, and 9. 9 cannot be either of these cells, so this must be a 9 here, which forces this to be a 3, 8 pair. That eliminates 3 and 8 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 8, this is 4, this can't be 8, it's 7. 4 eliminates 4 here, so that's 8. This can't be 7 anymore. Remaining digits in column 4 then are 2 and 8. Okay. 9 eliminates 9 here. Okay. Remaining digits in column 1. Okay, this 7 eliminates 7 here. So we have a 1, 4 pair in column 2, which eliminates 1 and 4 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 4. This is 7. Remaining digits in column 1, we have 1, 2, 4, 9. This can't be 1 or 2 because of the 1 or 2 in the row. This can't be 4. These can't be 9. We have a 1, 2, 4 triplet in this upper left-hand box, which eliminates 1, 2, 4 in the rest of the box. So this is a 5, 7 pair. This can't be 7 because of a 7 in the row, so that's 5, which makes that 7. 5 eliminates 5 here, so that's 8, which eliminates 8 here, so that's 2 and 8. These can't be 8 anymore. This 2 eliminates 2 here, so this is a 1, 4 pair, which eliminates 1 and 4 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 1, this is 2. That eliminates 2 here. Remaining digits in column 3 are 2 and 3, and 2 cannot be here because of the 2 in the row, so this is 3, which makes this 2. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 8 and 3. Should be all the 2s. Okay. Remaining digits in row 1 cannot be 1, 4 because of the 1, 4 pair here. So this is 3 and 6. 3 can't be here because 3 in the column. So this is 6. That's 3. That's 3 in the corner. We celebrate because we know we're close to finishing this. Remaining digits in row 2 are 1, 5, and 9. This can't be 5 or 9 because of 5 or 9 in the column. So this is 1, which leaves this as 5 or 9. Remaining digits in column 9 are 4 and 6. This can't be 6 because of a 6 in the row, so this is 4, that's 6. This 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 1. This can't be 1 or 4, it's 9. This can't be 9, it's 4, which makes this 1, which makes that 4. 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 5 and 9, which makes that 5. That leaves these as an 8 and 9. This has to be 9, and that's 8. And that's the solution. Yep, pretty straightforward. Nothing too hard about this puzzle, and, flows pretty well. I just wanted to do it because it's labeled Birthday Boogie, and my birthday is on the day this will basically be not uploaded, but it will be public. So anyways, I just wanted to celebrate a little bit for my birthday, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles or Learn How to Sudoku. Take care.